Sunday dinner.
Touch this.
No,
Jay. Taste it.
No. Hello everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Today I will be making hot cross bun for the very first time. I will be using bread flour instead of all-purpose flour. If you do have all-purpose flour, you can also use that. Please remember to sieve your flour because it gets rid of any lumps that's in it. I will be using allspice and cinnamon powder. So I will be using golden sugar. If you have refined sugar, you can use that. If you have granulated sugar, you can also use that. It's okay, or light brown sugar. So this is where I should add my dry yeast and I didn't. So I went back and I did it because it needs to be incorporated with the cinnamon and the allspice together. All I'm doing is mixing my ingredients together because we need that to be incorporated equally. So that's all I'm doing right now. So let's move on to the wet ingredients. I am using half a cup of sour cream. Sour cream helps to make your bun more moist and soft, and you need your bun to be as soft as possible. I will be using 5 teaspoons of softened butter. You can also use melted butter, and I'm using a cup of whole milk. I will be using 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then I will mix that ingredients together, pop it in the microwave for 45 seconds to a minute, and this is what you will get. So I will be using orange zest. I use the orange juice to plump my raisin because I will be using raisin in my bun. So all I'm doing is mixing wet and ingredients together. If you have a standard mixer, you can use that to mix your dough, or you can just do what I'm doing, or you could just go straight up and use your hands and knead it. It's simple. But I am starting off with this to see how far it will carry me, and then I have to use my hands to do the rest of the work. Look at my dough. So I will be using 1 egg, and I did mix my egg with a little bit of warm milk. I did not know I have all this strength until I start mixing this dough. You have to mix the dough for at least 10 minutes because you don't need it to be sticky. If it is too sticky, just add some more flour to your counter, and then that stickiness will eventually go away because you need your dough to bounce back to you when you touch it. So now I am greasing my pan because I have to put the dough in this pan, cover it, put it into a warm area in your house because you need that yeast to activate, and your dough will be double in sizes. This part is very important, so you have to put it in a warm place and leave it for like 45 minutes to 1 hour. Now I will be making the paste that will make my cross. All you need is flour and water mixed together, and just put it into a piping bag, or I would say a decorative bag or a Ziploc bag. Whatever bag you have, you just need a little hole on the end of it to write with. So now my dough is activate, and look how big it is. Oh my goodness. So now I have to knead again. More kneading. Yes guys, more kneading. So now is when I will be putting my raisin or whatever dry fruit you would like to put in it. But my kids are so funny. They don't even want the raisin in, but it cannot be. hot cross bun if there's no dry fruit in it, so I did put raisin in it. And all I'm doing is fold over so the raisin can stay inside of the dough. So now that the dough is mixed and the fruit is in it, you need to cut it, and you need to cut it even, so once your dough rise, it will even. All of them will be even. Unfortunately, I don't have a scale, so mine did not come out perfect, which I didn't expect it to be perfect. Once it tastes good, I am okay with that. So that's why I keep cutting to see if I could get a smaller size, because I know that this will rise once more. So this is me trying something new, and there's a twist to everything that I do. Now I'm adding mozzarella cheese to some of my dough, because I would like to see how it will turn out. You can eat bread and cheese, you can eat bun and cheese. What's the difference with hot cross bun and cheese? So I'm not sure how this part is going to turn out, but I will be trying it to see what's going on right here. So the dough is not hard to fold. It's just like you making Chinese dumpling or you just making plain dumpling. All you need to do is tuck the end, fold, rolled into a ball. That's it. It's very simple, not hard. Like there's a raisin coming out, all you need to do is just tuck it in the bottom. That's all you're doing right here. Once your dough is all rolled and you have it on your baking sheet, you need to put it in a warm place for 10 to 15 minutes so they could rise again. And once it's rise, all you need to do is get your flour and water and make your tea. Your tea don't have to be perfect, because my teas were far from perfect, but my dough was good, so that was fine. Once your dough is close to finish, you need to make a glaze. You will need butter. You could use jelly. You could use any form of jelly or jam to make this glaze. Or you could just use sugar and water to make this glaze. And I will be using 1 teaspoon of honey in mine. I am not a fan of sweet things, so I won't be putting a lot of honey and stuff in it. And all you need to do is turn your stove down and let it come to a boil. So this is my bun, guys. Look at it. You'd want them to get a darker color, but you know what? It's perfectly fine. Once the glaze go on it, it will look totally different. Look at my teas. Remember I said my teas were a mess? Yes, they are. They aren't that perfect, but I promise you, my buns are soft. Look at my buns. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are not a part of the kitchen, I hope you guys will subscribe, like, leave a comment down below. Tell me, how did you think this would turn out? Is it pass? Is it fail? Just let me know what you think about it. And if you plan to try the cheese in your bun, let me know, because I promise you, you won't regret it. It was so soft. It was so cheesy. Look how soft my bun is and moist. I did it, guys. For the very first time, I make hot cross bun. My kids sing this song so much, they were surprised to see that I actually made this thing from scratch. Now look at my bun with the cheese in it. Look at that cheese. Oh boy. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all the love that I've been getting from you all. Please remember to like, comment, share, and please turn that post notification bell on, because I will be putting up a new video once a week. I'm not sure if it will be baking or cooking or just make a drink, but something will be up there. See you guys next week. Bye.